Hi, so for this video I'm going to be talking about artificial intelligence and how it works in our everyday lives. So before doing research on artificial intelligence, I honestly had no idea what it was. I thought it was just about robots, and I just thought about all those movies about robots taking over the earth. The actual purpose of AI is to help us in our everyday lives, and it truly does do that. But before I get into what AI currently looks like today, I would like to get into the history of it. So, and specifically the ethical history of AI. So in 1942, a man named Isaac Asimov created an AI ethical code that stated that robots cannot injure another human being. They must obey orders given by human beings. They must carry out the said orders, and they cannot harm humanity. These ethical principles have created an environment that allows us to feel safe with AI and allows us to continue to develop it without worry. So some examples of AI today would be social media apps like Facebook. That I find that to be the best example because it is all over the news. As we all know, Facebook uses, sorry, I'm trying to think of the words. They're able to take our browsing history and listen to us in order to create targeted ads. And by creating these targeted ads, they are able to create relations with those companies, and that is how they make money. This turned out to be a huge thing because people hadn't read over the privacy statement and made them uncomfortable. In order to counteract that, Apple is coming out with a new software update that gives people the choice of whether or not they want to have this surveillance on them. And that is going to be really bad for Facebook because they are going to lose a lot of money. But that is artificial intelligence. Another example would be, another example of AI would be facial recognition on our iPhones. Without AI, we wouldn't be able to use facial recognition. So another part is privacy. So that would be privacy ethics. And then another would be employment. People are worried that as people start to incorporate AI into their companies, because it's very cost effective because they don't have to pay them, that people will start losing their jobs. While this is true in some ways, it's also not in others. Highly skilled jobs, such as professors, cannot be used by AI. There are online courses, but AI doesn't have a conscience or emotions, so relating to students, they cannot do. This goes for low-level jobs as well, like cleaning. That would not work with AI. But jobs like working in a field, they are able to use AI. Or with cows, they have created an AI system that allows them to monitor the cows instead of having a human do it. This doesn't mean that all those jobs will be taken away from humans. We will still need humans to monitor the AI as well as whatever job the AI is doing, but it will cut down the middle class workforce. Anyways, I hope that this information helped, and I thought it was fascinating to learn about AI.